The Trump and South Africa issue just keeps getting worse and worse. Listen to what Trump said. Come back and let's talk about it.
The United States did not attend the G20 in South Africa because the South African government refuses to acknowledge or address the horrific human rights abuses endured by Afrikaners and other descendants of Dutch, French, and German settlers. To put it more bluntly, they are killing white people and forcibly allowing their farms to be taken from them. Perhaps worst of all, the soon-to-be out of business New York Times and the fake news media will not issue a word against this genocide. That is why all liars and pretenders of radical left media are going out of business. At the conclusion of the G20, South Africa refused to hand off the G20 presidency to a senior representative from our US embassy who attended the closing ceremony. Therefore, at my direction, South Africa will not be receiving an invitation to the 2026 G20, which will be hosted in the great city of Miami, Florida next year. South Africa has demonstrated to the world they are not a country worthy of membership anywhere, and we are going to stop all payments and subsidies to them effective immediately. Thank you for your attention on this matter.
Okay, tell me what you guys think, right? But at this point, I'm starting to think that Trump is just racist. I will just say it here and there. I'm not trying to, I'll just say it. I just think he's racist. Because, first of all, independent media houses or researchers from the USA themselves have concluded there is no validity to his claims of a white genocide. White South Africans predominantly did not go to they did not go to America. They openly stated that there is no such thing as a white genocide in South Africa. The president of South Africa and his researchers have stated that there is no such thing as a white genocide. But Trump does not want that. And it's so amazing. Amazing that the hypocrisy is just insane. The logical inconsistency is just insane. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. The extremists, the extremists are the racists. Just put it like that. Whenever I say extremists, just know what it means. The extreme white conservatives, the MAGA ones, they follow stats, right? They say people lie, but numbers don't lie, right? And then they use that stats, those numbers, basically to substantiate their comments or arguments. Case in point, they say black people in America are predominantly the ones that are violent, they commit the violent crimes, etc. Which is true, right? That's what the numbers say. I mean, we could break it down, but this is not the video. Just follow the logic, right? And when it comes to South Africa, the numbers substantially say there is no white genocide. There is not. To even prove to you that there is no such thing as a white genocide in South Africa, the G20 members, when they saw Trump saying that he's not going to show face, defied Trump and went to South Africa regardless. I mean, you can look at the G20 members. Some of them got interviewed. They were asked about a white genocide. They said there's no such thing. Trump is just throwing around tantrums. But is it really tantrums? I think not. This was just Trump's propaganda to, appeal to his white extremist conservatives, to basically appear as a white savior to them. Because essentially, this is how they see him. It's like they're in a cult. If you're unable to disagree with Trump as a white quote-unquote conservative who is smart, then you are in a cult. Because never mind the scandals, never mind the illegal things that Donald Trump did, but there's literally evidence in front of your eyes and you refuse to acknowledge that. That is being in a cult. This is insane. I really just think the extremists, and I'm talking to the extremists, so if you get offended as a white person here, then are you racist? You know, are you? Are you? Because at this point, bro, it's just insane. The double standard is insane. And they say that liberal people, the people in the left, don't have logical consistency. They don't think. But then whatever Trump says you agree with, that's insane. How can you go to bed as a grown-ass man saying that I'm a man, I'm masculine, I'm this, I'm that, I have critical thinking, and you basically just say agree or say whatever the hell Trump says? This is insane. This is racism. There is more to the story than that meets the eye. Trump doing this is just the tip of the iceberg. It is literally just the tip of the iceberg. I believe if you dig down deep into it, you'll find racism. You'll find propaganda. You'll find anything other than facts. Because Trump is lying. And the extremists, remember this video is targeted to the extremists. The extremists, bro, if I could give you any ounce of respect, it would be like, if you're a racist, then just be racist. Don't try act nice. Don't try do this. Don't try do that. No. Just be who you are, so that we can avoid you, right? Because if I see this is a snake, it has venom, I will not get close to that snake. I will not even look at it, right? I'll just go on about my day. It gets to be a snake, it has its piece, and I have my piece. But if you're a snake disguised as a rabbit, as a cute little puppy, and then when I get close to you, you like, you bite me? There's less respect for that. The snake that's a snake is more genuine, right? So if you're a racist, just be racist. It's 2025, right? It's just free speech, right? It's just free speech. Just be who you are. But this is insane, bro. Looking at facts, disagreeing with them facts, saying there's a white genocide is insanely crazy. And I'll say this. People that have lived in South Africa, that know South African culture, how people are here, know that if there was a genocide, there would be a genocide. I'm not pumping my chest or anything. This is like the one thing I do not like about South Africa. But if there was a genocide, there'd be a genocide. There's no genocide here. Trump is lying, and I lost 90% of the respect that I had for him, honestly. Went down the drain, just like that. This is insane, bro. Like, subscribe, send some money, support the channel, link in the description, and I'll see you guys in another video.